Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and I am here with 4 tips to help you become a better photographer. Now, I first released these tips and a bunch of other ones through the FroKnows Photo email list. If you haven't signed up yet, you can do so on FroKnowsPhoto.com. You'll get a free ebook, a guide to capturing motion in low light situations, as well as a 60-minute long video on flash photography in the studio. So what are these 4 tips to help you become a better photographer? Photographer. Well, the first one is cover up your LCD. Because I want you to go back to when, well, you didn't really have film if you just started shooting, but when I first started shooting, I was limited to 36 shots because that's how much film we could get on a roll, or that's how much film was on the roll, and we didn't have an LCD to look at. So as a challenge to yourself, cover up the LCD and only take 36 pictures on a shoot. This is a great challenge because when you take a picture, you're not going to be able to look at it. The whole point is to get you thinking about your settings, looking at your light meter, looking at your situation, and figuring out whether or not you got the picture in one shot or not. So another good suggestion would be not to set your camera to shoot multiple frames a second because you can only shoot 36 pictures. So after you're done doing that, go back and review the 36. Did you get your settings right? Were your exposures on or off? Did you get things in focus? Did you have the right mode set? This is going to make you a better photographer because it's challenging you to try to get it right without looking at the camera to verify whether you got it right or not, because we didn't have that back in the day. So moving down the list, the second one, don't be afraid to learn from others. So don't be afraid to study other people's work, to go to the library or to the bookstore if there's still one that exists, and go to the photo section and just look at what other photographers have done throughout the history of photography. It's going to inspire you. It's going to give you ideas on photos that you can capture in your everyday life. So I think it's very important to learn from as many people as possible. Also, talk to other photographers. Get in a group situation, like in a photo group, where you meet up and you go shoot different things, because you're going to learn something from each person in that group. They're going to learn from you, you're going to learn from them. So don't just sit behind the computer and try to think that you can do everything yourself. It's good to get out there and learn from others and learn from the history of photography. The third one, see the world around you and capture it. And I don't care what camera you have. I don't care what gear you have. Just capture pictures. Capture moments. If it's with a cell phone, I don't care, because if the composition is there and the thought is there and the vision is there, then that's all that matters. It's going to translate over to when you're shooting with your digital SLR. So see the world around you and look, even if you don't have a camera, just look at the world like this. Use the See the World keychains that I have in the store, or that some people have gotten with the shirts that they've picked up, and just look at the world, observe it, walk into a situation and guess the settings and think about this, because when you get into situations where you're going to be shooting, then you're going to have a better chance of getting a better starting point and getting your photos properly exposed and framed before you even get out there. So do that. Capture the world. I don't care what gear you have. It's not all about the gear. Just take pictures and try to capture it. And the fourth one that I have right here, which some people may not agree with, is don't crop. I don't crop. And I think that has made me a better photographer since I started. And in high school, my teacher said, crop in the camera, not in the darkroom. I know I've said it a million times, but I want to keep saying it, that when we used to go into the darkroom and raise the enlarger, the grain of the negative got bigger. And as you crop the image, you lose quality. And the same thing happens today with your digital cameras. Whether you have 3 megapixels or 300 megapixels, you're still going to lose quality as you crop. Plus, it's a challenge to say that you're going to get the picture as you see it, as you thought you should capture it, with the proper lens on, the lens that you anticipated being on for whatever you're shooting. And when you don't crop, it feels better. So if you go out there and you take a picture and you filled the frame and you go, bam, I got my composition right in the camera. 1, you're saving yourself work in post-production. 2, you're not losing quality in your images, and you can blow them up really big, like the 40 by 60 that's over there that I think you can see on the wall. That is a 40 by 60, and it's huge, and it's not cropped. So to me, challenge yourself not to crop. That is really, really important. And I think you're gonna really like that challenge because it just makes you feel better when you go out and shoot. So really, 4 really good tips, I think. They challenge you, they help you become better photographers, but really take each one of them and try it. You know, I'm a big fan of covering up the LCD. I think that's a really cool way for you to shoot, to make it seem like you're shooting film, even though you've never shot film. It's a challenge. And if you don't challenge yourself as a photographer, you're not really pushing those limits to make yourself better. So that's really what it's all about. Be sure to sign up for the Phronos Photo email list because you will get emails like this with tips and tricks that sometimes I don't release for a couple weeks or a couple of months on the website. So you're going to get them before other people get them who are not on the email list. You can do that on phronosphoto.com. There's a sign up box. Just click it, send your email, and verify your email, and you'll get some free goodies and all of that. So thank you for watching. Jared Polin, phronosphoto.com. See ya.
Are you subscribed yet on the YouTube channel? Well, click this subscribe button right here. Also click this box if you want to be emailed every time I upload a new video so you can get the latest video uploads as they happen. And also, if you haven't signed up for the free user's guide, sign up right here. Put your name, email address in here, hit send it. You will get a free ebook sent to your email, as well as a link to a 60-minute long video on flash photography in the studio that Adam and I created. So please do that, and we'll see you.